thank you that you are here. Thank you that I can be here. And actually, I wanted to write a whole speech, like professionally, as a TED Talk speaker, you know. But I couldn't do that because I didn't have time, because I had this visualization. I think I got the visualization of this result during the meditation, during our sessions, evening sessions. I was like, yes, I concentrated. I don't want to have thoughts, and then it came, and I allowed it to, because yes. Now it looks like I want it to look like. And that's why I was pretty stressed yesterday, because I wanted to look at it to be like this, to look in a certain way. And everyone said me, don't stress yourself, take it easy. It's fine. Don't have to be perfect. But I wanted to be like this, and it was worth it. So I did a meditation yesterday, but I'm really happy about how it looked like now. Yes. I want to tell you a short story why I'm here. And it began it's a long story, but I will try to keep it short. Maybe some things will sound a bit fabricated, but it is, maybe. I was 16 and I come from Russia. I was 16 and I wanted to learn English, just to know English. And I bought a book. I also told some of you about the story. I bought a book, Eat, Pray, Love. Do you know this?
What?
Eat, Pray, Love?
Yes.
Yes, and I was pretty inspired about the story, about how, from this story of grief and how a person found a way to herself, and I also was really inspired and wanted to, I thought one day I will go to, I don't know, Japan, Indonesia, and practice. I want to do that. I want to explore myself, to find a way to myself. But I was pretty young, I was 16, and I haven't seen the world as I was 16. Then I was 17, and I made my first Europe travel. I visited Germany, I visited other European countries, and I was really impressed. And then I was in a plane on the way back, alone, and I met one guy, it was coincidence. He sat near me, and we just talked. It was like business guy, I don't know. We talked about things like art and studying, and he told me to read one book. It's called Zen, Way of the Beginner, or something like that. And he said, read it, it's changed my life. And I was really open, so I came back and I started to read it, and I was really impressed. I started to practice. It wasn't perfect, I didn't know some details, like to meditate with opened eyes and so. But I did that. And then someday I forgot to meditate. I just let it, I forgot. And then it came again and again in my life, it was phases or periods of time when I started to practice again and again, and I understood it is the way of living, and this Zen philosophy gave me a lot of answers for my questions. So I don't need to have questions anymore. And then I also forgot to meditate. And so I started to practice regularly a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, again. I've been going through pretty hard times last weeks or months, and it gave me a lot of power and confidence, and also maybe I didn't need the answers anymore, and I didn't need questions. Or I accepted a lot, and I applied for this residency like months ago, so I didn't know that it will come now and like this right in the right time. And a lot of changed here, like it's a life-changing experience for me. That I'm really grateful for. And I want to keep practicing, like every day. Even if I'm not sitting. So yeah, the point is, if I haven't met this guy in a plane, I wouldn't be here. And it's also beautiful. I always call these persons, these persons you meet one time in life and you will never see them again. I call them always like kind of angels or something. Yeah. And yes, it's my story, how I came to Zen. And I would describe me as a storyteller a bit, because I love exploring places and people who live here and to know their stories. And I asked almost each of you, what is your reason to be here? Except Apisha, sorry. You were walking and I forgot, and I was so stressed, and I was yesterday before I went just to bed. I was like, oh no, it's one person. Yes, and here maybe you seen it. I ask everyone for for a month resident or always live here. Like, what is your reason to be here? It was, yes, it was quite inspiring. And it was interesting that many of you could not answer directly. It was like someone said there is no words to describe. But you found them. Yes. Yes. I feel like I don't know. It's maybe strange. I'm since 6 days here, but I feel like if I would belong here, if I would be part of here. And I'm really grateful to have the possibility to experience it with you, like this week. To live with you, to practice with you, to talk with you, to exchange. Yes. And yes, it was the first time, I think it was the first time in my life that I made an artwork, and I was so happy that I almost cried. Yesterday, before I went to bed, I was cutting these papers from the bread, these bread bags. This is the transferred papers from the bread bag. So I was cutting in, and I wasn't sure if it's like if it looks okay. And then Maria came up and was like, "Wow, it's cool," and I was like, and she went away, and I was like, I got more confidence. And then I made the whole thing, and I just, without judging, I just stand here, and it touched me. Really. It's not only my work, it's like our work, and I mean, in some case. And thank you for telling me your story. Reasons. Yes. And I hope you recognized yourself in these pictures. I also wasn't sure how to present it. I was thinking just to hang it like that, but the sun was very important for me, because it's to let it like breathe, and they are breathing in the way they are now. And yes, I think also I love this room, because here we have a lot of sun and air, and it's like here's always movement. I think for me, like here we meet each other here every day, and more than in other rooms. It's like it's a complete group. So I wanted to present it here. Yes, and Rita gave me an Ikebana workshop. So I made my first Ikebana yesterday. So yeah, I think it's okay. And yes, a couple of days ago, I was sick the whole week. I was like feeling guilty also, because I came to the residency and I'm ill directly the first day. But I think that it's not a coincidence, because I had a lot of stress last week, and my body knew that I will go there, and it's like the possibility to breathe out. And then I became sick, and I was like, what? Why? I want to work, and I was feeling guilty because I was just laying in my bed, and I didn't know where to start, but I found a way. So I'm glad it worked. And also, one of these days, as I felt like I felt bad, I wrote something. The sea goes in its own speed. I dive in it and recognize what I need. The mountain is still in its patient presence. So am I, in a full acceptance.